Hello, Swivelheads. It's Greg Allison Green Greg's coming to you now on actually the 14th of October 21. Time on deck is 0:1600 hours Central Daylight Time. How's everybody doing? Hey, Cassandra. So, yeah, I might have been on it earlier, but I got kind of tied up in a show that Rex Mayer was in on a leak project. Watching that. So excuse me for that, guys, but it was most interesting. And I had a couple other things to do. So we got Cassandra D here. Granny Lana, I hadn't seen you in a while. Hope you're doing well. Some of us were asking about you in the chat room previously. Hope you're doing well. Casual Preparedness. Hello from the Gulf Coast of Alabama. Well, you're late like I am. Valley More. Hi, Greg. Well, good to see you guys. And ladies and gentlemen. So, yeah, we got a lot to talk. We can talk about tonight. How is everyone? For those that are just logging in, you've never been on one of these videos before, typically my live chats are a family affair. It's a chance for my followers to chat with each other, chat with me. And it's usually no format, unlike a lot of other channels that start with a specific topic. And maybe I need to do more of that. But one thing I'd like to talk about. Hey, Charles, how you doing? I do have some topics I want to talk about. Rex, great Rex had an interesting show. He did, Cassandra, you were there. Arizona here. Asteroid impact is coming this holiday season. Well, I hope not. Actually, there is no known asteroid that's been identified that's coming at us. So that may go counter to what some of you are hearing or thinking. But we'll talk about that. And it goes definitely counter to the stuff that Stephen Ben Noon has been claiming on and on and on. Hey, Valerie, thank you. Thank you. We got a super chat from Valerie. Thank you, Valerie. You're a super chatter. Good to catch you live. Yeah, I've been stressed lately. It's been hard for me to get shows out and programs. My program count's down. I just got a lot going on. I got world galore, Sir Greg. I'm putting them in my good soil. Okay. But I guess the soil is good. Apparently no carrots grow here. Got a bad batch of poison soil in a small town. Uh-oh. Then you make your own soil. It's like the composting is good for worm castings and stuff like that. So I got worms galore. Hey, Bernard, that's a great blessing. Santa, I will pray for her, Granny. What's her yeah. Granny's granddaughter is Kaylee. Yes, Kaylee. Hey, Rex is in the house, guys. How you doing, Rex? We're just talking about your show you just did. That was our discussion. That's why I started a little late here. Just had to catch that topic, Rex. You know, that's kind of near and dear to me, as you might know. So, let's see what else here. Yep. Texas Hill Country says, good morning, Greg. All right. So as y'all know, I do like to just ham it up with the guys in the show here. But we're going to cover a few topics. I've got some websites. Hey, from Auburn. All right. From Auburn. I'm going to do a refresh on my page here so I can keep up with your comments when I go into, let's see, I'll check this live here. Hang on, guys. I'm pulling this up on my laptop. I got to hit the mute button. It'll let me in here. So if I get in here, hang on, guys. I want to be able to catch up. When I go on to other screens, I'm not seeing your. Hang on. Yeah, it makes it hard for me to keep up with the. Rex says, how am I doing? Rex, I've been kind of stressed lately. As you know, I've been. My whole career is up for grabs thanks to mandates to take the jabs. Yeah, I got to rhyme with everything. That's my Odinic way, guys. So, hey, Greg from Craig County, Virginia. Hey, that's a good place to be from, and you're pretty late. Yeah, that's like 1:30 your time almost. That was a great interview, Rex. So let's look at some weather, guys, and I can watch the chat. Now I got my laptop cooking, so I won't be missing what you guys are saying. And we can keep up the chat this time as I go through the stuff. Yeah, Rex, we missed you. Rex asked about me coming on his show, and I definitely would love to do that. Rex is, I hadn't been a long time, Rex. Been a long time. Matter of fact, let me open something else. I'll show you guys. Let me do a share. Come back into here on screen. There's many tabs there. I get confused, guys. Sometimes share screen. Bang. This is by a fellow member of the EMP National Task Force. David T. Pine, Deputy Director, National Operations, EMP Task Force on National and Homeland Security. I am the Alabama State Director on that task force, by the way. And he's got a paper here talking about how we're most likely going to have to face Russia and China at the same time, and why China may just start something. This is a very sobering paper he's written here, guys. And I'm going to have him on my channel. I'm going to have Peter Pry, though, on my channel next Tuesday, sometime Tuesday, probably around 3 or 4. I'll air it. We'll do the interview before that. As some of you know, he is so intense in talking. I can't imagine him doing a live chat. He gets going, he gets wound up, and he's just putting it out. But Rex has interviewed him a couple of times now. I've sent Rex his contacts, and Rex asked him really good questions. I was impressed. I thought Rex did a better interview than I did. I'm in the topic area. I guess I just take some things for granted. But Rex asked a lot of really good questions of Peter Pry. So I'm going to have Peter Pry back on, and I'm going to have Peter Pry is going to be talking about the new missile threats from Russia and, from China and from North Korea. But this guy here, he's talking about a whole new strategy. He's saying we got to really change how we're doing everything, how we look at it all, because we're losing in most of the simulations and war games against either Russia or China, and it looks like we're going to have to face them both. So, and we may not have much choice in this matter from what he's telling us here. So this is a very scary, sombering paper. What do you guys think about that? Hey, Top Knots in the house. Good to see you. Granny Lana. Talking to Colorado Jan. So good to see you, Colorado Jan. Rex saying, nah, I learned from you, bro. Well, thank you, Rex. Thank you. So, anyway, this is very sobering paper. So I'm going to have this guy on my show probably maybe Thursday. We haven't worked out the timing yet. But we'll probably make it, not this Thursday, probably after Peter Pry, unless he wants to go before Peter. Because Peter is the head of this organization, this EMP Task Force of National and Homeland Security. David Pine is a deputy director. He's also National Operations. That's actually for he is a congressional liaison for the organization. So he's quite a good speaker, very articulate. We'll stop that share. Let's go to weather. And we may come back to missiles some more. Eric Court, how you doing? Let's see. Rex, it's so good to see you in the room and see you hanging out with folks here tonight. Does all our souls good. How many we got in the room now? 43. We're kind of late for the start here. I usually start these shows earlier, so a lot of my typical followers that might be in here was looking for me, probably gave up on me tonight. So, American Patriot Greg, can you explain how the CCP is able to copy our latest military technology? Yeah, they got spies everywhere. I mean, our universities are full of people that are connected with CCP. And universities get all kinds of technology contracts, and there's Chinese people that have American citizenship, and have American citizenship qualifies you. That's one of the enabling things to be able to work defense contracts and maybe even get security clearance. If they look clean and sound clean, they can rise on at the top, but you never know when they might have another connection. Just never know. Plus, they hack us. They hack us, and they hack us, and then they hack us. I mean, guys, the Chinese are masters of hacking and swiping and stealing. So, oh yeah, and not to mention they we've had that Black Hawk, that helicopter that had the silent technology on it that went down in the takeout of oh shoot, what's his name? The Al Qaeda head. I'm getting brain lock, guys. Help me out, guys. Help me out. Oh, see his face. Osama bin Laden. Osama bin Laden. It's funny, I had to think of Obama to think of Osama. to get the neurons lined up right. Osama bin Laden. It's kind of strange. We had a president whose name was kind of like Osama and had a Hussein in it too, right? So Osama bin Laden. Tell Boom. Hey Greg, they say everything is normal when they are doing all the dealership there for buybacks. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, it's kind of sad that they're buying them back from the dealerships. Yeah, we're in a bad situation, guys. Soleimani, no, not Soleimani. He's the one we did in before. Bin Laden. You're right, Colorado Jim. Bin Laden. So, how can you kill a Hydra, Greg? Wow, maybe dose it in alcohol or something. You got to kill the whole body and everything in it, right? That's one of the things we keep splitting. Yes, we can, says. Yes, we can backwards is what? Yeah, yes, we can backwards. Osama bin Laden. Yeah, Obama, Osama. It all just kind of, I can make a Beach Boys Island song. Oh my gosh. We can laugh at some of the most deplorable topics, but it's good to keep a sense of humor. Bernard Sale says, "You be okay, Greg. You know Chinese are okay. You just don't be weak and don't push them either Russians." Well, you're right. We got to be strong. Strength is the key to deterrence, and that's what that paper that I showed you really said too. China is the Hydra. Oh, oh, oh! Thank you, Satan. That's right, Rex. Yes, we can. Backwards. Thank you, Satan. Oh my gosh, that's right. That's right. Rex did a lot of that stuff, playing voices backwards. It's really creepy. He's had some interesting guys on his show with different techniques showing things like that. So let's go to look at some other things here. We'll go look at the windy. We'll look at the space weather. There's some other fun stuff while we're at it here. Oops, there we are. Bing. This is an interesting little software package I love to pull up. It's called Windy. Starts out with the winds. Look at all the winds coming up the Gulf of Mexico, bringing heat all the way up into Great Lakes, up to Lake Superior. So it should be warmer in this area. What are we looking at here? 3s and 4s. So we can come in here and look at the temperature. Bang. There we go. So that does bring a lot of heat up, right? Yeah, right up Chicago, up into Lake Superior. But over here, they got anything but heat. Check it out in the Rockies, man. Rex can tell us about the Rockies, all the snow they just got. The Biden nation, now abomination, says the Watchman. Brian Edmonds. Howdy, Greg. I always learn something from you, even if it is how to keep cool and looking for face. Yeah, hey, look, that's the key thing, guys. I always tell you, never panic, never lose your head, or you might lose your head. You always got to stay centered and be aware of what's going on. You've always got to keep a head on your shoulders. Keep your head on your shoulders. Anyways, look at that. So we'll look here at the temperatures. Look here, 40 and look here, 33 up in Billings, Montana, 34 in Idaho Falls, 39 in Denver. Whoa, what happened? Oh, I just went global. I didn't do that. Well, that's interesting. I left up here in Alaska. All right, let's zoom in again. We might go check for really out for the nights over here, right? Rex, how's it looking down in your neck of the woods? I got a friend in Utah, Salt Lake City, said they had the most snow they ever had this early in the season. Record snowfall. Look at here, Alamosa, 30. We go to spring, 16 degrees. Yow, Rex. Oh, I got a quick white coat that melted here at 7,500 feet. Okay, Rex. Yeah, we in the wind. You're right, Cassandra D. We win in the end, but it may be a rough ride along the way. 16 degrees in Pagosa Springs. Look up here in Telluride. 8 degrees. 8 degrees in Telluride. Woo-wee. Aspen, 18 degrees, 13 degrees over here. Yeah, guys, they got some cold weather up there. And you don't have to go that far away. And you're having a balmy day. Look here, 60s, 72, 73 in Poplar Bluff. Okay. Down in my neck of the woods, about 68. Let's go look at rain and thunder, see what's down under. You can see we got a line coming across the United States right now. We can back it off a little bit. The nation as a whole. You can see where's the snow. Yeah, I like to kind of put all that together, right? All this snow up in this area, including Salt Lake City. Oh, there's some heavy storms down here in Texas, guys. When you got them up in little bunches like this, that's when you got to worry about mesocells. You got to worry about them rotating. So let's look. And I like to go in here when I'm in rain. And let's see, rain and thunder, rain accumulation. And sometimes I like to project forward in here. Let's see, where can I do that at? How come I don't ever remember that when I get in there? Ding, 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 ding. Oh, here it is. It's over here. Next 10 days. How much rain you get in the next 10 days? Well, the East is getting drenched. The Midwest is getting drenched. You know, this is supposed to be our dry season, guys. Of course, thanks to global warming, we're seeing drier weather. You know, that's what they told us, that it's going to really dry out. So let's appreciate that. And let's also appreciate all the, where's the snow accumulation? Who's snow? Let's also appreciate this white global warming that's falling up in this area. Holy rocket, smoke and moly. They got some snow up here on the west coast in British Columbia, up in the Cascade Mountains. That's a whole lot of snow. That, guys. That's a ring of snow, kind of like the ring of fire. Kind of goes together, ice and fire. It's Kodiak Island where the big brown bears are. Those huge bears there, Homer. I wonder if we got a Bob in here from up there in Alaska. I don't see Bob in here. He must have gave up on us. Colorado isn't that far from me, but I'm in lower elevation. What was temperature there, Colorado, Jan? Sloan Starkey. Cold winter. Looks like it. Oh, yeah, the coldest 6 months on record in Antarctica. That's right. Coldest 6 months ever in Antarctica, thanks to global warming. If this global warming keeps up, we're all going to freeze to death, right? But we can't dispute it. We're not allowed to dispute that on this platform, so it must be true. Global warming is what I promote, guys. Well, there ain't snow down here. All right, enough of windy. Space weather. Woo! Hey, Captain Kirk has landed. And he found he was on the planet of the apes. Maybe the planet of the zombies. I think that's where he is, on the planet of the zombies. Yeah. So let's see here. You know, we've had some good aurora. We had some major solar storms. We had a G2 geomagnetic storm as a result of sunspot 2882, but it is now slipping toward the limb. So I don't expect to be seeing much big out of it for a bit unless it survives and comes back around for another cycle. And good Lord knows what it will come up. We got a coronal hole though. These coronal holes can also cause auroras. So we got some good aurora activity up north. So if I was up here in Fort Greely, I'd be seeing all kind of pretty auroras right now. So that's where I used to live, Fort Greely, Alaska. Here's a bunch of the asteroids coming around. We missed one. And see, these asteroid charts are always good. You notice it's the most orange colors in the past, much less in the future. And you always find that when you see that, it's a 2021 number. It's because we just discovered these, especially the Q's. We were in the S's. We just discovered these asteroids after they zip by us in this case. Sometimes we see them coming, but some when they come close to the sun, you don't see it. This one came within 0.4 lunar distance, i.e., 4/10 of the distance from the Earth and the Moon was about the distance that this asteroid passed by us. And it was booking along at a pretty good velocity of 10.3 kilometers per second. Guys, that's booking. It was 7 meters, 7 meters. That's about what, 25 foot wide? That's big enough to make quite a boom in the atmosphere. If it were a metal asteroid, it would strike the ground. So looking forward, there's nothing identified as being too exciting. 1.9 at 10 meters. This one's pretty big, 1.5, a 65-meter object. And there's some big ones out there. Look at this, 511 meters. Lord Almighty, we would not want to ever meet this asteroid. This right now passing 8.1 lunar distances. And this has got an older number on it. So this asteroid's pretty old. Look how many we got just recent numbers, 2021, 2019. So there's a few older ones, 2005. But see, guys, we really just started looking for these things in the last few years. So you can pull these guys up. You can just click on them, small database lookup, gives you a lot of details about it in here. And then what I really like to do is go look at the orbital parameters, orbital viewer, that is, to see what the guys are doing. And then check out the velocity of this one. Wow, that's got nearly a circular orbit. But it goes outside, just outside the orbit of Mars and almost approaches Venus. So most of these asteroids, given enough time, they're going to collide with one of the planets. So likely one day this one will either hit Earth or Mars. Now the good news is there's no reported known asteroid that we know of that will hit us in the next 100 years. Hey, Joe, how you doing? Watchman, do you have a channel? Okay. Hey, Watchman, you know my first name, Gregory, means the watchman. That's what Gregory means. Hugh means of holy fame, and Allison, no, Hugh means of the mind. Allison is of the holy fame. So my name is the watchman of the mind of holy fame. And if Rex is still in the house, Hugh is also 432 hertz, which is also known as the God frequency, which Rex was chanting as we walked down the tunnel of the Hollywood tunnel, and then I built it a halo and we had light emission on my voice. Don't believe it? Go check the videos. That was a very interesting. We didn't even notice it until we saw it on the videos. So let me kill that, make more memory for us here. I'll kill this out over here. I know I need to free up some memory, guys. My computer gets or choked. So this been these British websites are just chock full of ads, and I'm gonna have to kill this too because these ads eat memory like crazy. Dozens of near-Earth asteroids hidden in the debris field that produces a torrid meteor shower formed from the breakup of the giant 62-mile wide comet just 20,000 years ago. I talked about this to you guys over a week ago, maybe a couple of weeks ago. Rex and Greg are two witnesses. Hello. There you go. Wow. You think we are the two witnesses? Greg is the four horseman. Interesting. So you guys are entertaining me here. Dozens of Earth asteroids. So what this is, they believe that, see, there's also this comet Enki. For a long time, they thought the torrid meteor showers came from the comet Enki. But now we discovered there's just too much stuff out there for that to happen. And a lot of research and papers have been done. Now, these papers started, years and years ago, like probably in the 90s. They started writing these papers in the early 90s. And they postulated that there was this giant comet. Now they think it was 62 miles wide. The one that is now coming out that we say is the biggest comet ever seen, maybe that big or bigger. Now, it just so happens that comet's not coming inside the orbit of Saturn. It's not coming into the inner solar system. A lot of sensationalist articles are out there every damn second. Comet coming toward Earth. No, it's not. If it did, we wouldn't want to come in near Earth, but if it came into the inner solar system, that would be a sight to see if it did outgas. This comet, though, apparently wound up with an orbit that was not as ecliptic, or not as hyperbolic, so it didn't go as far out in the solar system. That might have originated out there. Maybe Jupiter slung it in and changed its orbit. That's very likely. Jupiter sweeps out a lot of comets, guys. But they believe 88 near-Earth asteroids are hidden in this debris field. And this, we get the torrid meteorites starting here in October. I should have pulled that up on Wikipedia. Open the Wikipedia site. I'm going to do a video specifically on this threat. I'm going to go in more detail on it, and I will do it as a joint Green Greg's and Galactic Greg's show because it's a space threat. But it's also one of the reasons to colonize space and do other things. Let's see. Bonjour, Greg. The animals are headed to the hilltops here in Brittany, France. Uh-oh. That's interesting. Bernard means brave as a bear, I'm told. I shouldn't have asked for courage at altar of God as a kid as well. I'm not crazy, just way too much courage. Like I'm drunk straight. Uh-oh. Courage. Sometimes that's good. The bigger the comet, the bigger the boom. Woo, JoJo. Maybe more than we want to know. No. In our farms, I swear I saw a fireball last night in South Carolina around 2 a.m. You probably did. I've seen a lot of fireballs, guys, but I spend a lot of time outdoors too. And looking up, Lord Jupiter. Store up food. Absolutely, JoJo. Hey, but if you want to get some food, check out prepwithgreg.com. We got $100 off a 3-month supply of food that lasts 25 years. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. 2,000 calories a day. You'll be a winner. Bernard saying, yeah, about 50 types of energies to flow chart from solar winds to gravity pulls. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff there. Billiard balls. That's really it. You know, Einstein asked, does God play dice with the universe? You know, talking about the quantum mechanics and all the probabilistic nature of those. Well, I don't know, but he definitely plays billiards. He definitely plays billiard balls, and we're on the table. We're on the table. I don't know if what planet's the 8 ball. Cue ball, that might be a comet. There's your comet, a cue ball. Let's hope it don't hit us. Let's hope we're not all wrecked anyway. So this is just some interesting stuff here, guys. I will go into more detail on this. There's plenty of more things on it here. Here's a study, or a reference to a study. There's phys.org showing the groupings of these objects. Here's a scientific paper here. Paleolithic extinctions and the Tord complex. It's postulated that the impact on Earth about 12,500 years ago that brought about the Younger Dryas and wiped out the Clovis Point culture that lived in North America, and all the megafauna, the giant ground sloths, the big mammals that lived in North America all got wiped out, and all the big mammals in Europe got wiped out. It's believed that is a result of this collision. But there were a couple of these collisions, and also there was a collision at the northern section of Greenland. I'm gonna smoke over there. I said Iceland all the time. So it's funny that Iceland's greener than Greenland. Greenland is icier than Iceland. Yeah, they had marketing even back in the days of the Vikings. Eric the Red, Leif Erikson. Yeah, they knew marketing. Earth is now approaching the same meteor storm that wiped out a Siberian forest. I think this article is a little bit older, but this gives you an idea. There's some bolides photograph coming in. The Tord complex, giant comet origin. There's another scientific paper. So there you go, guys. There's a lot on that. I'll go into more detail on this in the video soon. I just wanted you guys aware of this. And we'll talk a little bit about the noon. The noon, before we go there, let's do a stop share for a minute. Hey, appreciate that. Got a nice super chat, $9.99 from Byers Jeremy. Did you talk about our nuclear sub that hit something near China, but nothing showed up on sonar? Had to limp to Guam for repairs. I've not talked about that, but that is a very interesting thing. You got to wonder if it was a whale in the water, or if maybe China's testing some kind of interceptor drone. China may have some technology that they're playing on us. That's what I'm wondering about. I got my Patriot food 2 years ago. I'm planning ahead. Well, thank you, JoJo. See, that's smart. Plan ahead. Don't wait till the last minute, guys. Listen, guys, if you're waiting the last minute, supply chains are disrupted. A lot of stuff just may not be available in a few months, and that's all the more reason to prep, because you may be going to the grocery store and get bare shelves. That is something else I need to do a video on. I'm going to have to show you guys a video shortly that this guy on another channel did and compare it to the video I did, and I got to really wonder why there's so much difference here in what I'm seeing. In fact, I'm going to pull up his. He's a good channel. A lot of you follow this guy too, Pinball Prepper. Hang on, baby. Let me pull him up. I'm going to do that while I'm going to show you all this share screen while I'm doing it. Just give me a minute. Wow. There it is. All right, now I'm going to come bring up a video of mine. I'm going to show these in a little bit. We're going to look at a couple other things first, but I just find this highly interesting. Bear with me one momentum, please. Go ahead and let's see. Watchman, I would think that cat coffee would be the same. Cat coffee? What is cat coffee? Do I even want to know? That sounds, cat coffee. Beetle poop recycled coffee. What? Oh my God, guys. Yeah, maybe what people are settling for here soon. Yikes, 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 yikes. All right, let me find my video there a bit. Give me a second here. Oh, I'll show it on here now. I'll click on it. Hang on, guys. Before we do that. By the way, we're at it and having an anniversary right now. And this is we're almost upon the anniversary of the Cuban Missile Crisis, which is 16 to 29 October 1962. We're coming up on the 59th anniversary of the Cuban Missile Crisis. And this is the context where I'm going to be interviewing Dr. Peter Pry, is right in the middle of this. We're on the 19th of October. So it's pretty appropriate that Peter Pry and I will be talking about this on the anniversary of the Cuban Missile Crisis. Like I said, for that, okay, there we are. All right, here is Pinball Preparedness. Good channel. He's one of the channels that a lot of you guys, a lot of my viewers watch. He's a good guy, but look here, guys. He has been putting out more videos than I have. Well, maybe twice as much, or a little better. But his viewership is like 22 times higher than mine. He's got over 1 million views, and I got like 44,000. But what really stuck me, what really caught my attention, was this video, Prepping. We've been lied to. What this video about here is about, he posted this on the 10th of October. This is a good guy, and I got no complaints with that. Well, my only thing is, why am I not getting more views? Look at this. He got 143,449 views for this video. And what he did in this video is he's driving his car down the road. He shows a few pictures he took at his local grocery store, and still pictures, a couple of them he took in his a couple of different Dollar Generals. And they're just pictures. There's nothing fancy about them. Just photographs. And he's going on here talking about it. Oops, I don't want to click that. I hate it when you try to click advance a video and you run up on another video. Yikes. Start this over. I know that good. So let's see if we can find it. So he's just driving along and talking. Now the funny thing is he doesn't offer any reasons why the store shelves are bare. He's just saying that his whole premise is the store clerks really lie about it. Store clerks lying. So that's the whole thing. We've been lied to. I think this is clickbait that we've been lied to. Maybe I need to make more clickbait in my videos, because he's getting tons of views. And the video that I did 2 weeks ago, no, a month ago, is right here. Shelves bare, prices soar, economic crash. Now, get this. This guy's channel is smaller than mine. 48,600 subscribers. He gets 22 times more views than me. 22 times more views than me is what I calculated. I made the numbers change. That's what I calculated earlier. And yet, you know, if it's because he did twice as many videos, you know, then he'd be 11 times or better. Look here, he's randomly getting 40,000, 43,000, 44,000, 65,000, 143,000 views. Now, my video on this topic, I don't begrudge any of his views. I'm glad he's getting them, and we need people seeing these topics. But he didn't go into the whys. I went into the whys and went forward to being what it means to you in the future. He don't do that. But see, I'm actually doing video from stores, and that's a Publix. And I did a Dollar General also in this video here. So And I only got 2.4 thousand views. Look at that, guys. 2,422 views. He gets over 143,000 views in 2 or 3 days. Imagine that, guys. What am I doing wrong? Well, shortages and inflation, the supply chains break. That's more accurate. Maybe I should have said, we've been lied to. You know, that would probably get me a ton of views. So I need more clickbait, I guess. Is that it? You know, if you put clickbait in your titles, I always had a guy who used to pick on me. Oh, clickbait, stop that, stop that, stop that. And I'm saying, well, really? It's the only thing that gets views. If you don't do clickbait, you don't get views. And I guess maybe that's one of my problems. But all his stuff on clickbait titles. Prepping, no one is coming to save you. Okay, well, that's a good one. And I've said that in so many words, no Calvary. The awakening of the masses, that's not so arrested. Okay. I don't know. He's a good guy. He got a good channel, but he doesn't go near the depth that I go into in the videos I go into. But, you know, he covers good stuff. Maybe he makes it easier to understand. I don't know. But I got no complaints with him. He's a good guy. Check him out. Subscribe to his channel by all means. I've not done that. I'm just wondering why my videos, see, here's what I'm noticing across the board. I got more views when I had a measly 18,000 people on my channel and subscribers. Way more views than I get today. Why? Why? There's just something going wrong here. Four corners. I don't think you're doing anything wrong. It might be he is doing TikTok and other stuff. I don't know. Maybe I do post my stuff on Facebook, and I put it in a lot of other rooms. And I say, yeah, I wish I could talk to your face-to-face, Greg. Your Rex Food running out him. Yeah, we need you. Green coming to Australia. Also, I guess you'll be fine. But we need the best, and you will be expected. Maybe save the USA. Ooh, what I'm trying to do, guys. You're good, Greg, buddy. Love you, says Eric. Well, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm scrolling back to the comments here. Let me do that. Let me stop the share. I think I've hit everything I wanted to hit from the topics on these other websites, and we'll just spend time with you guys in the chat room and see what everybody's having to say. And let's see here, titles. Yeah, a lot of it is in the title. I'm ticking off Jenna. Who's Jenna? Oh, I got you. Yes, our lords and masters. I forget. Our Lord Master Xi Jinping. Excuse me. I didn't say the words. Pepper. I thought it's prepper. Maybe it should be pepper. Pepper on the prepper. Pepper. That's what I need. Pepper. That'll do it. Don't drop his link. Drop his link, please. Oh. Ding, 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 ding. Okay. Hey, I share. He may be doing better than me, but hey, I'm not selfish at all. What I just said earlier, go subscribe to him. All right. If he does a live chat, jump in there and say, hey, I come from Green Greg's. I just hit the like button. I think doing that helps. Yeah, guys, do that. We got 77 in the room. I only got 47 likes. Somebody didn't like this video. Okay, if you don't like this video, speak up. What is it you don't like? Man up. Come up to the table and say what it is. Don't cower in the shadows. If you don't like something, say it. So, you know, hey, look, guys, like I say, subscribe to him by all means. Watch his videos. I got no issue with that. I just wonder why mine aren't doing better. I wish everybody and our family good luck. Watching Mark Figel News is off the hook. Yeah. But I also think he's blind by the money now. Oh, he may be. Well, look, he goes with that stupid little chinchy device that they tell everybody it's going to save you from EMP. What a joke. What a joke. That ain't going to do no such thing. All right, Jenny. Yes, I think people like is something that looks like a juicy storyline. Yeah, I believe that's it. So if I use some clickbait titles, please don't beat me up too much. Everybody was digging bomb shelters here during the Cuban Missile Crisis. Oh, that would be a good title, digging bomb shelters. See, I don't think you're doing anything wrong. Yeah, okay, going back up to the notes here. The Watchman, the proper channels are where it's at. They're finally adding end time eschatology. Okay. Dude, guys, hey, I've talked about it. I pulled out the book here. I said several times, hey, if you want to see Revelation, you don't have to read this book anymore. You just go outside and look around. It's here. It's outside. It's outdoors. It's all around us. It's listen to the news. Of course, they ain't gonna tell you any real news on the news. That's why you got to come here. They give you stuff that's got their views, not views. How you doing, Pam? Pam Sloan. Going upwards in the notes now. I'm going backwards. Greg, ahead of the curve. I hope so. Well, like I did the story a month before that guy did, a month before him. Stay alive. Maybe I was too early with it. Hitting the sack. Well, good night, JoJo. Good night. China isn't taking empty containers. You have to leave pinball comments within the first few minutes or they flood. Oh, I bet. Well, you get so many people watching. That's just it. He's got a huge following. Well, no, actually, I've got more subscribers than him. I have a good bit more subscribers than him. Yeah, he's doing way, way better in viewership. I mean, off the charts better than I am. But like I said, when I was a much smaller channel, I did way better than I do today. Why's that? My It's a Bitsy Little Bitty Galactic Greg's channel does, for this size, it does darn good compared. It's outperforming this channel, but it's not monetized. I've not had enough views all at once to get it monetized. If I were on there doing more videos on that channel, I'd get it monetized and I'll probably make a lot more money on Galactic Greg's. I certainly got enough subject matter, but I'm on here because one of the times we live in, we need to talk about this stuff. And two, this channel is actually monetized. It don't get me a whole lot, but it gets me some. Yeah, I gotta look at my card. I gotta find my envelopes here. All right, let's see here. Suzy Q, yes, they did casual. I have to go back down to the comments, see what I'm missing at the bottom now. If you think you're ready, go shut off the power for 3 weeks. There you go, full corner support. That's putting it into perspective. Casual prep August, and that's the farm that shut down, right? The ones that sells all the other dry goods. Yeah, don't ask about nuke run sub. Great kamikaze on the first thing I'd the watchman that monkeys. All right, Sean. Beetle T. Oh, you guys were having some fun here earlier. Beetle T. We know they, and the Navy, they call coffee bug juice. And then they come up with a little soft drink kids like a lot called bug juice. What was that about beetle poop coffee? Oh, I don't know. All right, nuclear sub. I do think that was I tend to think the Chinese may have some little quiet, silent drone. It's not a mine, but it's something. It might have just been a test. A Palma is a threat if it actually landslides. No kidding, Chris. If it goes in a big landslide, that's a problem. And they did have, what, a 4.5 earthquake there earlier today or just yesterday? I guess it's yesterday now. What's up with October 15th crash that people were talking about? Well, October's Fridays, Black Fridays in October. That's the 15th, yeah. Black Fridays in October. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff been kicked about the 15th. A lot of people are about the 15th for this direction. So I just texted you and emailed it to you, Greg. Says Cassandra. All right. I think I got my ringer off here. Maybe. I'm solid. Live tornado coverage. Uh-oh.
Soon it could be time to say good.
Chance discovery. I don't know. I'll have to check that out later. So they're having tornadoes now in Texas. I showed that there's storms there. I said those are the kind of storms that produce mesocyclones. Yeah, China sharks with laser beams. Let's see. Watchman peppers are a community, and people are just put in prepper, and all different channels come up. Yeah, my channel name doesn't say prepper. So I started this channel to be a channel about gardening, about urban farming, urban gardening, urban homesteading to be more exact. And so it evolved into a channel of, let me go to check out my YouTube studio. I'm gonna show you who watches my channel now. So my first topics were about urban farming, urban homesteading. And some of my followers knew that I had done a couple of power grid defense conferences and asked me to talk about that. And those are the first videos that went like viral on one of those videos that went viral on my channel. That's what got me monetized. Was one I did about power grid defense. But that title was kind of a clickbait title, and maybe that's what launched my channel actually. But they didn't have as many views never got as many views as that one that the Pinball Preparedness just put up. So if I come in, I'm gonna go open this up and I'll show you guys in a minute who watches my channel. So I think that's a very interesting thing to check out. Yeah. Go to channel analytics. Yeah, guys, I will show you this in a minute. What is it? Audience. I gotta hit audience. Ding, 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 ding. There we go. Now I'll come back and we'll share this page. Here we go. Watchman says, what's amazing is Ed Sheeran channel on YouTube. If it goes live, hundreds of thousands show up out of nowhere, but he never hardly uses his YouTube channel. Wow, so what's he doing, guys? Bernard is saying, yeah, 2 acres on one is freaking awesome. Wants us to share. I'm not building it up to watch it get stolen. That's why you need to grow stuff that nobody want to steal. Randy, I agree. Add prepping to channel name. Well, maybe I should. Greg started a channel called Alabama Santa. We done south Alabama, or south where the snow is melted. All right. These are the channels that my audience watches. Now, Bushcraft Bear just popped up on here because this guy is actually on the island of La Palma. He suddenly became very popular, but this is a sudden thing for him. He's got a good channel. He's talking about La Palma. The Canadian prepper is at the top. He and I don't necessarily agree about global warming. Southern prepper, city prepping, Alaska prepper. This is a nice, sweet guy, Mr. Alaska prepper. There we are, Pinball Preparedness. So he's up there. He's like number 6 in the list of people watch my channel. Prepper Nurse 1. Now I like Ed on Prepper Nurse 1. I really do. Epic Economist. Well, you know, when you're looking at what mayhem can come to the economy, I do talk about economics a fair bit, so I can see that. Magic Prepper. Bjorn Andres. Hey, I like this guy. I watch him a lot. He's kind of slow to bring up his topic. He spends most of his time making fire, lighting his pipe, making tea or soup or something. But he does have deep topics. And you can go into him for a little bit. But he's up in Norway. So he's a historian and author, was a teacher. He's outdoors a lot. He almost always makes his videos somewhere outdoors in his hikes and things like that. So this is a prepping channel. He's a good guy. I really like him. I do watch him. Deep South Homestead. Now this is the only channel listed as a homestead channel or a gardening channel out of everyone in here. Bear Independent, prepping channel, Economic Ninja, Jeremiah Bay. I got to check that out. Prepper Nation. I think that's probably political. Check Deep South Homestead. I think they borderline prep. I think that's a borderline prepping channel, prepping homesteading. Let's see here. A lot of garden stuff. Porch time. See, this is where he talks about, if he gets into a prepping topic, it's in his porch time. Yeah, on his porch, he talked about EMP in one of his videos, just, like 10 times more than my video on the topic, and I'm a subject matter expert in the topic area. That's his channel. There's David Devine. I named a rabbit after him. Unfortunately, it's passed away. Let's see, secrets of guns. Yeah, all my rabbits are named after YouTubers. So let's see here. I don't do a whole lot of videos. Not really. But he's got a whole lot done over the years. Let's see, he's way above me, and but he's got 196,000 subscribers. So I expect him to be way above me. But the pinball preparedness is interesting because he's got fewer. He actually, pinball preparedness, actually, he may be outperforming this guy. No, he's not. But he's still way up there. Wait, yeah, he is. Pinball preparedness has like 1 million views. Pinball preparedness with 40 some odd thousand subscribers, 42 maybe, is outperforming this guy. But then it may be clickbaity titles. I don't know. What's pinball's secret? It's not the information in his videos. I mean, it's good stuff, but he don't do deep dives in his topics, as far as I can tell. Anyway, yeah. So that's what it is. So maybe I shouldn't do deep dives. Maybe it's just too much. This is Deep South. Is that a deep dive? These are good guys here, by the way. A lot of good information on this channel. I like it. How to grow red ripper peas. 4 ways to preserve. Now, see, I do a gardening topic. I never make 1,000 views. It's that thing. I started my channel out to be a gardening channel, but my gardening topics really bomb. Isn't that funny? My gardening topics bomb. Let's go to my channel here. Let's look at some of them and see, for example. Let's hit videos up here. You don't see all the, so if you don't look at the playlist to see the most recent videos, hit videos. You can, now for some reason when I scroll, it'll only take me, I can go to some channels, I can scroll all the way through for a year back. But YouTube don't let me do that. I can only scroll back about 4 months on my channel. I don't know why. I mean, there's channels, a lot more videos than me, and you can scroll and scroll forever and look all the way back. But they're inhibiting that on my channel. Also, at least where I can't scroll, maybe you can. But you can sort this. You can pull up the oldest first, or you can look at the most viewed videos. Most viewed, least viewed, however you want to look in that way. But if you, farmer's market, it's not going to get a lot of views, 484 views. That's some of you, my hardcore people like that stuff. But 322 on that one. That's not a gardening topic. I haven't done a gardening topic recently. Well, this was a good video, I thought. Good content, Earth Back Home. And I did Jim and Jesse here. They got their own channel, Green Dream Team Project. And only got 831 views. That should have got a lot more views than that. You see, all mine are just like low thousands. I mean, like 1,000, 2,000. I mean, I'm getting very few views. See, I haven't done a garden topic in a while. I got to do some more. I got some videoed. I just haven't uploaded. Got a little content I can put together. I can do breaking news and still get like 2,300 views. Tip on pea shoots, 407 views. You see what I'm saying? Pea shoots. That's a garden topic. Okra experiment, 502 views. Blackberry herbals, 833 views. I only hit 1,000. When I'm doing the herbals, when I'm doing the gardening topics, I don't hit 1,000 views. And some people say, Greg, you need to do more videos on that. Well, it's just not panning out. They turn out to be very low view topics when I do them. My live streams tend to be low view profit. See, that one's only got, this is Okra Experiment Part 1. I did 3 parts on it. I should go back and do one. Now, the plants are up. The deer ate the leaves off twice. They're leaf back out. I hope the deers don't eat them again, because They're beginning to show signs that got little buds on them. I just hope I'm making Okapod. I don't know. It's going to be real tight. Kind of doubtful. But check it out, guys. Courtney James says, "What's up, my friend?" Chris Clevercraft says, "Just wait until YT hits all the channels that say prep in the name. Then you will be happy you were green grade." Oh, you think they're going to do that? You think they're going to hit all the channels that say prepping? It's the algorithm that actually is helpful. Helpful is T going to be popular? I don't know. When you start videos, they won't play one after another. When I start your videos, really? That's interesting. Let's see, I don't know what sets that, but I'm thinking that maybe YouTube sets that. They got cameras inside. I test, go outside, then call. All right, out there live. YT is not going to recommend your garden videos to people that may wake up if they catch your videos. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, isn't that funny? Starting the microgreens trailer, 639 views. Planting microgreens, 663 views. You know, I'm growing a lot of microgreens, or at least enough to, satisfy a farmer's market. More coming. But, look, none of these videos of lately have done very well. They've all been occasionally. That one did pretty good, 4.7 thousand. Israel invades Gaza. What was breaking news? And I have a hard time putting up breaking news. I mean, I might be the first person to know something before any YouTube channels hit it, and I'll go out and do a video on it. But then it'll go into checking, and I can't even post it until the next day. So, okay, it's all news now. I had breaking news, but YouTube penalizes me. And they keep my videos in checking for a long time. It's probably because of, I'll show you one of that. That's something a lot of other YouTube channels don't do. They don't go in and show you the back door on their channel. I do, guys. I'm one of your most transparent YouTube creators on there, because I go in, I show y'all stuff. I show you what's on my videos. I show you what's in my background. So let me go in here. We'll pull up Studio. Come on, come on. What was I going to look for? I forgot what I was going to look for now. What was I coming here for? I'm losing train of thought, guys. I was going to show you something. Why is that? So if you want to spread covert secret info, put a garden heading on the video. That way you have to spread our secret plan throughout the network. Oh, there you go. That's interesting. Maybe we can have code words for gardening, and it'll be about something totally different. Yeah, if they got their, oh, that reminds me, what was I going to show you? It's kind of the backdoor content. Bing. You see all these greens? These are all monetized videos. I can talk about China, the cows come home, and get my videos monetized where other channels don't. A lot of people say, Greg, how come you keep saying there's good people everywhere? Well, there are good people everywhere. It's the truth. But you keep saying and get tired of it. Well, that disclaimer is why a lot of these videos are still monetized, because they can't ding me for saying hateful things, because I don't spew hate. That's not what I'm about. That is not Green Griggs. I'm not about that at all. But now I might not be happy with leadership in countries, including ours, there with General Miley or CCP, Xi Jinping. I might not be happy with them. But now it just so happens that, and that's a loaded topic too, guys. That's the kind of topic that could get me fired from my day job or get YouTube to really cause me issues, but it didn't happen. But anytime you got one of these on your channel, if this video is anywhere in the near recent past, they're going to keep your video in checking for a long time. Now, this one, when I was talking about being left behind in Afghanistan, I'll be frank, I was mad in that video. I was upset that our people had been left behind in Afghanistan, and it showed through. Usually you can come in here and request a review and get it turned green. If I do that, I might not be getting as much trouble. But if you request it be turned green and they don't turn it green, then they double down on you. because, oh, you made a bad choice, and it gets worse for you. And since I was not a happy camper when I made this video, I didn't bother to request the review to get it turned green. I get videos turned yellow all the time. This video will be turned yellow. All my live broadcasts are demonetized initially right now. Almost every single one. Occasionally one won't, but that's usually what they do. They just, that's one reason I don't do so many live videos. I was like, you know, your first hour that you post something is most important. Here's another one. And again, they had to do the same topic: catastrophic American hostage crisis breaking. So every time I post a video, YouTube is saying, be very careful. You haven't always made wise choices with your monetization. I get a little warning about that. It's like, really? But I feel like what I see, some of them, if I know that they're not going to like it, I'll automatically just turn it off. It's more important that you don't even apply to be monetized. If you know you've crossed the line, don't do it. Because if you do, and then you appeal to make it monetized, then they're going to spank you hard. So that one was questionable. What was that video topic? How did it wind up like this? The history. Okay. Oh, it was because I was doing an interview with this guy. It wasn't me, it's the stuff he was saying. That's the danger when you get an interviewer and they're interviewing somebody else. They will say stuff that may be forbidden, or they will go on the topic. They don't know what the boundaries are, and they will talk about stuff. And it's like, I'm sitting going, oh my gosh, you're going to get me destroyed. You're going to get my channel pulled. Don't talk that. You know, you got to worry about that, especially in a live session. If you're with some people, you got to really worry about what are they going to say. Some YouTube hosts will give, will warn their interviewers, hey, if I do this, stop. Or if I throw up my hands, stop. Because usually they can see me, and when they're, if we got this Zoom set just right, there's a speaker view where you basically see who's talking. So the other guy sitting back there, we can see each other, but you don't see us for live, and we can like signal each other if we need to. But some people, they ain't paying no attention. They just keep right ahead. There's actually some other YouTubers do it to you too. They will go off in topic areas that will destroy you if you're not careful. Anyway, so I just want to say that's still way back. It's way down here before you hit these yellows. I mean, this was back in August. Back in August. I mean, right now is October, but I'm still paying the price for these. I'm still paying the price, and it's long checking. So I can't post a breaking topic in a breaking time frame. So that's one of the problems. And there's so many things that are verboten for us to talk about. And they keep adding new topics. You can't talk about this. You can't talk about that. You can't be against this. You can't be against that. Don't talk about this. Don't talk about that. Don't talk about this. Don't talk about that or 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 that. There's a whole bunch of things we cannot talk about this platform. There's no free speech, lovely, but it is a privately owned platform. Although it does serve almost as a monopoly and as a public utility. So some people say that, it shouldn't be that way, but, I have no say so on that. Right now, I got to abide by the rules that people offer this platform. But many of you know who I am. You know where I'm really coming from. I don't have to talk about some things. You know where we're coming from. Just can't talk, says Susie Q. Yep. Granny, going tonight to bed? Good night, Granny. We'll need some more gravy. Well, thank you, Sloan. So the best thing y'all can do is like my videos. Give me some thumbs up and share them. Share them on your social media, whatever social media you have. Share my videos as much as you can so we can get the word out. So what am I trying to do? I tell everybody it's proposition, my channel, help you survive, thrive, and stay out of the hive. Surviving, that's gardening, prepping. Survive, thrive is doing it well. And stay out of the hive, well, that's what they're trying to bring down upon us. So staying free. And then and I don't just talk about it like a lot of other YouTubers. One, I have ran 2 Power Grid Defense conferences. I am a state director in Peter Price organization for Alabama. And I also attend weekly telecons of another organization that's also about power grid defense. So I'm in 2 power grid defense organizations, national level. I started the Freedom Restoration Foundation, which I'm currently the president of, and still paid for the website out of my pocket. And those expenses, are commensurate with, maybe my add some of the income I get from these videos from like my page of supply. It's not a whole lot of money. I left the darn check in my car. I could show you what my little check was when I brought it in. I think I left it outside. Let me go double check for it. Anyway, Granny Anna, I'm not going to be told Susie night. I'm not going to bed. Oh, I'm not going to bed. Okay, you told Susie night. I got you. Everybody's telling me good night. So, all right. Valerie Moore, night, Susie. Good night, Susie. I'm on off too. All right, Valerie, good night to you. Sounded awesome, great. Keep your head up. There we go. That's what we're trying to do. There's another thing. I was telling everybody to keep their head. Look, we are living in scary times, downright morbidly frightening. We definitely have the specter of World War III upon us. We could be attacked. An EMP attack from China or Russia right now is more likely than you'd want to think. We've got the sun out there waking up. Our power grid is in terrible shape. We're putting more load on it with all these electric vehicles, and yet we're taking power producing plants off of it to go green. Our power grid is getting weaker. We're putting more demands on it, and it's facing threats like it never faced before. Plus, it's got now Chinese components with cell phone technology in them that can call back home to China. Well, it's so easy to hack our power grid now because of stuff like that by the part suppliers, black box stuff. So there's tons of things to be concerned about right now. Our so-called leaders in Congress, well, they're anything but leaders. They're lost. Everybody inside the Beltway seems to be totally lost, hopeless. There's no leadership coming out of anyone. EMP over Taiwan. Yeah, they probably wouldn't have to do a nuclear EMP to get Taiwan. They would just, they've got EMP weapons that would cover that area. In fact, the Russians are doing long range. They have a long range transmitter that will interrupt all RF from like a few thousand miles. And so all of our weapon systems depend on high tech communication systems. How can we fight a war when we're so dependent on our high tech communication systems against enemies who absolutely are nailing the means to take all that out? There was a ship. We had one of our ships apparently got hit by a Chinese EMP weapon. I mean, it lost all control. It was like totally rudderless in South China Sea years ago. You are a very impressive individual, Greg. Well, thank you, AC. Here comes the end. And I said, peace. My friend, the end. You mean parasites, Greg? They're all parasites. They are. All them Washingtonians are definitely parasites. They suck our blood. They take money from the country and they make everybody think they're doing good for them. Oh, look, we're giving you all this money. But they take it from us first, and then they selectively give it back. But running their administration takes a big chunk of that. So it's not like they take $1 and give $1 out. They take $1 and they give some change back. It's not a good deal. It's definitely not a good deal. They're terrible managers. They're very inefficient. So, hey, Greg, was it Taiwan? Was it that always Chinese Taipei, or I'm wrong? Bernard, Taiwan, the government there is the Republic of China. The Republic of China used to be the government over all mainland China. And then this little thing called a communist insurgency started by the CCP. And the insurgency got the upper hand in the civil war they started. And they pushed the Republic of China out. And so the Republic of China took refuge on the island of Formosa, also known as Taiwan. And so Taiwan is the official name of the government there is the Republic of China. They predated the People's Republic of China. They've never been run by the People's Republic of China. They've never been under control of the People's Republic of China nor the CCP. And they are the older government. Therefore, they're not a breakaway province. And so I would say, but they are Chinese too. They're also Chinese. The Taiwanese are Chinese. They're the original China. Oh, not the original. They're, you can go back to Ming's dynasty or something. But they were China before what we call China was China. How about that? They're both China. You got a free China and an oppressed China. So In the free China, the people in the Republic of China, Taiwan, are willing to fight to the bitter end to maintain their freedoms. That's how much they adore their freedom. That's how much they are resisting going the route of Hong Kong, which didn't have much choice. Hong Kong just got taken. And that's how much they are, it's funny that they are so resistant about going into the People's Republic of China being taken over. I mean, they could avoid war. They could say, okay, just come get us, just take over the government. It's all yours. Oh, no, they don't need part of it. They're willing to fight to death. That's how much they abhor what's going on in mainland China. Unlike the college students here in America, who would gladly opt for communism. They think that's the best thing in the world. But the people that live next to it, the people that lived in it, don't want anything to do with it. They know better. Taiwan, then Japan. Yeah, well, that's just it. Oh, yeah, Formosa is what it used to be. Yeah, that's what we used to call it. We used to have a restaurant here in Huntsville called Formosa. Yeah. So, good night, also, Sloan. Courtney James says, that's what I keep telling everybody. Fluoride. Probably a topic I can't talk about, but hey, here's to you, buddy. Okay, wait a minute. Greg, that's your problem. You're too smart. The parasites hate smart people. Well, thank you, Granny Lana. All right. Sloan says, be safe. That's just it, guys. I'm going to stop the share. What am I doing here? I'm out of this. Let's talk. Halo. In fact, I will switch. Let's see. Courtney James, the Japanese torture China. They did. The Japanese were under the Japanese Empire. Were during World War II. They were very mean, vicious individuals. But once they got the bomb dropped on them, they had a huge attitude adjustment. The Japanese today aren't like that so much. But that's what China remembers. Well, China's very much opposed to Japan. My mom used to have Formosa tree. So Formosa tree or Formosa. Yeah, those trees got pretty flowers on them. They're very invasive. Come on here too. Channel content. King, that's the first thing here. Wow. Yeah, like Ukraine to Russia, same and us. We need you, Greg. Seriously, they were smart in China. I know Russian, Chinese, well, when food gets tight, Australia, well, but we social democracy. Yeah, Australia, look, guys, if China takes Taiwan, they're not going to be satisfied there. Now, China is in dire economic straits right now. The country is imploding because of their over-reliance on borrowing to do all their real estate stuff is imploding. They overdid it. It's like a pyramid game, and it's run out on them. That's what they use to keep up their economic growth for a long time. That and their exports. Well, the exports aren't happening. They're having energy crisis. They're having shutdowns in their factories. Part of the energy crisis, though, were self-made because they boycotted Australian coal because Australia just said, hey, we'd like to know where the buck came from. Can we find out? We'd like to look. Is it possible the buck came from over here? Oh, China went ballistic. And they came down a fire-breathing dragon in Australia for that, suggesting. Which to me says they're guilty. That kind of reaction is the kind of reaction you get from a guilty bully. Guilty. All the evidence seems to point in Wuhan. Maybe it looks likely that a few Americans played a role in dropping a little moolah on it. But we're not going to talk about Billy Goats. We're not going to talk about Dr. Fakey. But you know what I'm talking about. So we're not talking about them. That's not our topic. Yeah. Brings to mind and a question of, will we ever have a Nuremberg trial? Will we ever have Nuremberg trials? China want to pay back. Madam Gross, Chinese hanging with old. Yeah, Madam Gross, I think you're onto something. I'm not going to do a show on your comment though. I don't know, that kind of comment in my section might play badly on my channel, so I didn't read it out aloud. Madam Gross, I'm going to give you a salute, but I'm going to hide your comment. I just don't know. YT is real sensitive, guys, so don't take that personally, please. Because I actually, hey, salute to you. But I think the language there might be beyond the platform's tolerance. So you know what we're said. We got the sign language out there. Bernard saying they were smart as Chinese used up the banks while building the biggest war machine. Bingo, exactly. Exactly. Now they got their big war machine. They don't care about the economy anymore. And you see what Xi Jinping's doing now. He's getting rid of all the billionaires. They helped build the country, but they're a potential challenge to him. They got their own power source. So he is taking them all down. He's putting anything that might be a challenge to him, anything that might be an independent opinion down. But that's not popular. There are the old Jimin regime there in China that's resisting them. Apparently, there's been a failed assassination attempt against Xi Jinping. One of the billionaires is on the death row there in China due to that. There's some interesting things going on inside China. Xi Jinping is being opposed internally in some of the politics, and maybe they'll take him out. If they do, it might be a change, a cease state in the world. Might stop us from going into World War III. So let's hope that he gets taken out. But I really hope not just him. I hope this whole CCP goes down and that China becomes a democratic government, much like the ROC. Let's hope that the PRC becomes ROC. The problem is that U.S. funding that put MOA and starting it. Let's see, Madam Gross, sorry. Hey man, you were banging it, but I don't know. It's just there's some topics that are voting on these platforms. You know what I mean? But hey, I'm with you, buddy. Yeah, I have a friend who saw what was on his laptop. He said he wouldn't download it because it was like illegal stuff, and it was really gut-wrenchingly sick. That's how these people are. That's how they are, gut-wrenching sick. Let's just be honest. Can't wait for a heater to warm up here. More burr. Ready? You getting cold? Throw on some blankets, Rainy. I think it's in the teens. I bet it is. I bet it is. I went through a little bit earlier. I went through some of the weather things in windy, and I saw some of the weather in Colorado and areas are in the teens. Or at least it was when we started this program. It's probably getting colder now. All righty, we've been going for a little bit. We've kind of covered a lot of room. I do need to run outside and check a couple of things. I appreciate everybody that's gave me some super chats here tonight. That really helps a lot, guys. My career is on the line. My whole career is on the line thanks to the POTUS and the mandates. You know, you got to take jabs for jobs now, I guess. But you know, some of us don't find that agreeable on grounds of religion and medical status and good sense between our ears and our love of freedom. Mr. Roy gave a good talk about, you know, we're talking about Roy, shoot, I'm getting brain locked again. We're talking about the Roy that's got the satellite data. Yeah, he's in my Facebook friends. You know, kind of talked about doing a video, but we never synced the times up. He just didn't respond to me in time. I put a heater out in my greenhouse. Yeah, you probably should. It's not that cold here, but yeah, if I was getting snow, I'd definitely have to have some heat in my greenhouse. Pure blood. My body is my temple. Bing, there you go. Exactly. That's what, hey, a lot of people think that the whole thing about Noah's flood was to get rid of impure genetics that had been introduced into the human race by the fallen ones, the fallen angels, to get rid of the Nephilim. So what are we doing? Victory. I'm so sorry, Greg. Oh well. You know, I'll do what I got to do, guys. That's gonna mess me up. It's gonna mess me up. What's interesting, I'm seeing this quicker on my, I'm seeing your comments faster on my laptop than I am on my computer that I'm doing the video from. That's weird. That's weird. Yeah, there's like a good difference, like maybe a minute. My laptop is faster, and my laptop is running off my cell phone, whereas the computer is straight into the cable. So that should be this should be faster. That's interesting. The giants, yeah, the giants. A lot of interesting stuff in the Bible. A lot of interesting stuff. My body is my temple. Exactly. Exactly. It's my temple. I'm feeding mine on caffeine to keep it going. All right, guys. I think it's time we say some prayers here and call it a night. I think that would be a good thing to do. We've covered some topics. We've talked about asteroids. We've talked about war. We've talked about missiles. We've talked about weather, snow, cold, warm, winds, rain, prepping, power grid. Check out Dr. Chuck Mister's talks on Genesis. I've had 2 doctors send letters that are no longer there. Interesting. Yeah, I got a little check today in the mail. I think I left it in my car. I better double check that. I better double check. Some things around here just come up missing. Colors, I hear you, colors in, but it means that if it's not clear that they're going to take or accept exclusions. Some people say they're not going to accept any exclusions. I'm going to try to apply for exclusions. If they don't accept this exclusions, I'm told right now, my latest email says I have to have them filed by the 8th of December. So 8th of December may be my bye-bye date. I don't know. That's what's not clear. Have a great night. Okay, Mustang Sally. Hey, good to see you, Mustang Sally. Mustang Sally, you've not seen me on Lee's network because for some reason I just can't get it plugged back in after I reset my phone. I mean, I put in KLW World News, but it's not the KLW World News that he's got. I don't know what's weird about it. I don't pull it. His channels don't come up. I mean, I got Zello in here. It says KLW World News, but there's no other channel here. And there's only like 2 people ever listed on that. So it's really weird. I don't know what it is. It says disconnected right now. So it's just not right. I can't get in here and do anything with it. I can't do anything with it. So something's wrong. I just can't get it on there. And I'm supposed to get with Lee on that. We just hadn't had it happen yet. But I'm about to redo my phone anyway. So I have problems with these phones. Companies need to stand up to Uncle Joe. The problem is when a company is entirely an Uncle Joe contractor and the agency contract too says thou shalt, if they balk at it, they run the risk of losing their contract. So they typically ain't want to do it. I thought you were back on. No, I'm not yet. I've got it loaded, but I'm not back on. So I got to work it out. But I got a zillion other things I got to work out too. Yeah, Markel will help you out. Well, he did email me. He did email me, but his email didn't give me what I needed. It just didn't work. So it's still not working. And I shouldn't push it because I got another phone I got to transfer to check out. So maybe I should just wait till I get it all settled out on my phones. I bought a phone to replace, or I got another phone. This is my brand new phone. replaced my Samsung now. It's having battery issues. So this phone has problems loading websites, especially. I use this phone as my hotspot to run this laptop. This is what I do all my secure transactions on. I don't use my main computer because my main computer, my IP on that, has been sold on the dark web. It's a target. So I don't use the computer I'm filming from. I use my laptop don't have any hard disk space drive, so it's not suitable for doing videos, and the camera is not as good. Whereas my main desktop here has tons of disk space, but it's got no RAM. So I can have a million tabs open over here, where I can have 4 or 5 open on this computer. I mean, I've got three different software things. I can open 20, 30, 40 tabs, and it won't choke my RAM memory on this computer at all. Twist and chokes. So there's a lot of difference. This computer is running old, antiquated, no longer supported Windows. I got to get it all fixed and changed. The money is running low. I was going to do it in a few months, but I don't know, guys. You know, with the whole thing about not having a job, it really throws a monkey wrench in everything. So Mustang Sally says, have a great night. That's good. Thank you. We're going to do a little prayer session here in a minute. My boy and his wife, the same, shaking my head. Yeah. So I'm talking green. I said, oh my God, my ex wants diapers on everyone's face. Okay. Yeah, face diapers. All right. Night Swivelhead says, Mustang Sally. Well, good night. Good to see you here in our Swivelhead land. So do I need to read? Here's a couple questions. Do I need to rename my channel? One suggested if I put Prepper on it, I might get banned down the road in some big sweeping ban from the platform. But in the meantime, it might draw people to the channel. I might put Prepper in my, is it back here? What is my, I have SEO words for my channel, and they're like urban farming, aquaponics, worm farm, homesteading, gardening, organic gardening. Oh, there's one that says Prepper, power grid fence, survival, my trees, and turmeric. Maybe I need to add more keywords to my channel related to prepping. That might help me attract new viewers. But guys, is there something wrong with how I do my videos? Is there something wrong with how I present? I know one thing. I have brought generals on this channel. I brought ambassadors on the channel. I brought the guy, Pentagon level DOD civilian who ran the Strategic Defense Initiative Office, one of the main offices out of the Pentagon for missile defense. It was the Missile Defense Agency. It was Ronald Reagan's old Star Wars program on this channel, and I can bring him back. I need to, actually. He's the one guy that tells everybody how to get with power grid defense going in their own states. I have brought on several key speakers. Dr. Bradley, talking about how to protect your home and vehicles and devices from EMPs. I brought in Dr. Arthur Bradley, that is. I brought in Command Sergeant Major Mike Mabey, I think 3 times now. Peter Vincent Pry. I bring experts, top national, world-renowned experts in topics on my channel. Unlike hardly any other channels. I mean, you get channels, the other channels, before they get bringing guys like that, you got to have like 500,000 subscribers. I got 1/10 of that, and I'm bringing them in here regularly on my channel for interviews. And I'm a puny little channel. It's not growing. So what am I doing wrong? What is wrong? How is it that I get 2,000 views for a video that I go in depth on topic about, and a guy comes out a month later and does a skimp survey of it and gets 143,000 views in 3 days? Smaller channel than mine. How does other channels? I see a channel like, my buddy sitting on his porch, or Angry Prepper up in New York, who gets a lot of his data wrong. A lot of his facts are just absolutely wrong. He's a good guy, but he's not expert in solar physics or power grid defense. And so this guy just do, well, we need to do something. My power grid might fail. We need to do something, guys. Well, maybe it's just buy more beans. I get on here and I talk about things that get a power grid ordered. I go beyond that. I bring on the people and channels and resources that talk about things like that, like Command Sergeant Major Navy. But I don't get the views. I get nothing. Like I said, I got more views when I had a much smaller channel than what I get today. If we go backwards in time, you will see I was getting more views on my channel than I get today. What am I doing wrong? What is wrong with Green Rig? Something's wrong, guys. What is it? You know, I work hard to get these videos out. I do a lot of research. I put a lot of time in them. And, you know, and people get mad because I run ads. Well, I probably make $2 an hour for the time and effort I put in. I make about $2 an hour for my time and effort. So what am I doing wrong? I'm gonna have to live off that $2 an hour pretty soon. So I need to get better at it, guys. I need to get better soon. What am I doing wrong? What is it? What I need to do? Hey, yeah, I see Chewy Weathers in the house. I love your lives too, says Granny. Maybe you should use getting prepared might work. Getting prepared. Should that be in just something I put in my video titles? Should I put it in my channel name? You're only allowed to change your channel name, I think, 3 times. I've already actually I started the Green Rigs channel under a different name, but I never posted a video to it until I decided I was going to post videos. It was a channel that I never used, didn't look at. I set a channel up, and then I decided to make that the channel for my urban gardening channel. And it had a name on it. It wasn't all that great, so I put Green Rigs on it. That's when I decided what I was going to call my business. I just decided a little bit earlier. And so it's either going to be Green Rigs or Grandpa Griggs. My youngest daughter, didn't like Grandpa Griggs. She said, "That makes you sound too old." So I made it Green Rigs. Well, you know, that's how I actually named my business, Green Rigs Worm Farm. That's where it started. So the channel is named after the worm farm more than anything. Please avoid profanity in the comments. Yes, please do that. No profanity. This is a family channel. Casper, YouTube guy, watching this with an evil, mysterious laugh blocking video. Remember, if you change anything, get an intro and slow go. Just a 5-second theme intro, but it's not imperative. Well, it's just one more thing to eat time starting out. I might do that, but you know, I have 14 subscribers on my channel. I've had since 2010. Okay, Courtney, you putting in videos on there, Courtney? The live fast, die young. Any knowledge about spirit animals? There was attacking grizzly symbolic. Oh, really? It's interesting. I don't know. Maybe she get prepared. So what should I do with getting prepared? How should I use that? Try to rename. What should I rename it? Well, here's another thing. I'm writing a bluegrass song about diapers. I love bluegrass. Amen. Amen. Oh, I think you have a unique and awesome channel. Keep being yourself, says Madam Gross. Thank you. I love bluegrass too, guys. I really do. Let's see. Sweet beamers all sleep better hearing Greg's laugh. Loved you. I don't think they're doing anything wrong. I'm here. We're all here. Yeah. My core, you guys who are my core, you love it. You love the program. You love the channel, and I love you guys back. I just can't figure out why it's just not taking off. So love bluegrass. Can't wait for your song. I got a little bluegrass song I came up with as a kid. That's got the word G-U-N in it. I'll probably get demonetized for singing it. Probably it wouldn't be about that. And I need to sing y'all my little song I made up about the summer just before the summer began. It could have been a funny one, but it's one of those that might get me in trouble too. I may have to do that in a live session, maybe Friday night. We might go for that. Still for water and other stuff. Or still and other stuff. Water and other stuff. See, Bernard saying, I think all the losers, Greg, you lived a great life. Some died doing nothing for 80 years. Watching guys rockets and stuff you do. Hey, I've done some stuff, guys. I've done stuff. I've seen stuff. but you know, I'm head over heels in debt. I made one of my best friends a millionaire, and what I get deep in debt. Hey guys, I've done stuff. Here's one of my rocket motors right here. That's a fuel grain. Man, it still smells too. Old burnt rubber. There we go, guys. Rain Man, some people can't handle hearing the truth. I don't like that truth. You can't handle the truth. That's what old what's his name? The actor said in one of his lines. Shoot, I get so much brain lock these days. Melanie Lyons, Greg, what you do is great. Forget the rest of the world. You're loved. You be happy with you. Okay. Matterman, send to me, says Greg, I'm retired current audio engineer. Okay, Courtney James. That's cool. Greg, maybe check out SpaceX. Well, they got over 100 contracts, over 100 employees, you know, so they'll all be under that 100 employee rule. It means you'd have to take a test every week. They don't have any local employment with SpaceX. Blue Origin has some employment here, but I'm kind of a little bit of a critic of Blue Origin. Bernard is saying, I need you. My ideas was almost 10% of your Venus Life grow room. Yeah, I got to do more videos on that, guys. My plan times 100% no electric. I need you. Greg, Australia, we need to cut a deal. Save West Australia. We got stuff China won't. Yeah, unfortunately. So China will come in and try to take it. And that's what you got to worry about there. I mean, you got about the same population as Taiwan, but you got a huge continent with a lot of resources. So I could see China wanting that. Danny, email me, lowercase my name, Gmail. Okay. All righty. So, yeah, he's got to worry after Taiwan, Guam, which is American territory, Japan, Australia. But, you know, they may take the United States down before they even hit Taiwan. They may EMP us just to get us out of the way. Well, if we're EMP'd, our military systems don't even work. We lose command and control. We can't even launch a counterattack, guys. It's sad what could happen. Lapis Philosopher might have a funny new vid on my channel. Hardcore. Oh, I don't know, guys. Butter. That sounds a little risky there. I don't know what you're saying, but that hardcore. I don't know, guys. That sounds a little risky there. I'm gonna hide that comment. No disrespect, but I'm not sure what you're talking about, and that sounds a little risky. Sorry about that, Mr. Lapis Philosopherian. Beg. You can always go play Santa. There you go. There you go. Play Santa. Hey, I am Santa. There you go, Greenland. You are the real Santa. Thank you. I live by the Bangor submarine base. Oh, okay. Good night, everyone. Says I see you, RN. Okay. I got 2 thumbs down. Ring Greg says, okay, if I post a video link my own, what kind of video is it? What kind of video is it? You talk something called a hardcore. That's scary. I don't know what you mean there, guy. You can't do no PORN. So I'm not sure what you meant by that. It's the only reason I deleted your comment. Sorry about that, but you know, we got to be careful. This is a family channel, guys. So let's keep it that way. So I've been pleased people for 40. I've been pleased people for 40 years. Ho, ho, ho. Green Regs. From the valley of the Jolly Green Giant. Ho, ho, ho. Santa Claus. Ho, 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 ho. Santa makes good money for a month or 2. That's it. My bro-in-law does. Yeah, and then we got a moonlight, something else about Green Giant the rest of the year, right? Well, I think the Green Giant and Santa have to say the same thing. Ho, ho, ho. Alrighty, guys. I think it's time we put a fork in it. Let's, we're a family channel. We're family here. We get a lot of the same people here to Santa, and I feel a camaraderie with all you guys, especially our regulars in these live chats. So let's, as a family often does, we pray for our own. I talk religious concepts from time to time. I refer to the Bible, but we don't have a religious channel here. This is a channel about prepping and gardening. Well, good evening, Greg. Mr. Greg, it's nice to see you this evening. Well, thank you, North Shore. Good to see you. It'll be late up there. Or say, all good. I know. Just we talk peace or war. Yeah, it's pretty sad. War. But the way to keep peace is to be strong, so they won't attack you. Swivelhead family. That's right, Julia. We're a swivelhead family. Prayers this morning. So let's say some prayers for some of our own here. Granny Lana has got a granddaughter, Kaylee, that's been fighting cancer. Let's pray for her. Let's pray for who else has a prayer request? Throw in your prayer request in here. Obviously, yes, Miss Greg, it's near 3 o'clock here. Yeah, it's getting late. I got to go out and water my microgreens, guys. My night's not up. It's almost 2 o'clock here. I got to go water microgreens and turn everything off the microgreen trailer. I like gardening, prepping, and rockets. Hey, this is the right channel for that. Let's play for Randy Bly, the Blue Bottle Bunny Farm. He's fighting cancer. His wife, Susan, made this beautiful rocket Santa bottle for me. Prayer is okay, I'm in. There we go. Thanks for your hard work. So we'll pray for Randy Bly. We'll play for Kaylee. Let's play for Judy Dowell. She's also having cancer issues. That's why I have a flood and drain system. Oh, okay. Courtney, that's your aquaponics flood and drain. Yeah. I have a deep water culture, and then I have just a constant flow through. Flood and drain would be much better. That guy that got beat up at the school board meetings needs a prayer. Okay, that's a good point. And just the families there that's been dealing with some of these school boards. Yeah, I'm gonna pray for them. Victoria prayer, okay. So do we have anybody, does anybody have a specific prayer request? I'm about to do this. Okay, guys, pray for me getting teeth yanked tomorrow. Okay, Matterman. That's a good thing to pray for. And I got a lady friend who got her neck wrenched. So she's got some issues. Let's pray for her. Actually, she's one of my workers here, Sarah. The world. We do need to pray for the world, guys. Very true. Because you're not leaving America's old ways. You're a hero, Greg, a real patriot. But what for? I guess you got okay neighbors. I'd love to carve half of them up. No. Many prayers need to be sent out, says North Shore. Yep. We got a lot of prayers to do, guys. So let's pray that we get through these times. Let's pray that some sense comes back into the system and we can get through. Well, thank you, Melanie. Melanie says, let's pray for Green Grapes. Thank you. I definitely got some challenges ahead of me. I got to find my way through them. There's opportunities, but there's challenges too. And the challenges are pretty stark. And I'm looking probably having to file bankruptcy if these mandates are forced on me. If I can get around them, it's possible. And then the next year I might pay my debts off. Otherwise, I'm looking at bankruptcy. Just when I thought I had, Jimmy, that's my brother. He had La Palma. We'll pray for La Palma. Yeah. That's 85,000 people living on that island, and it's just banging. Yeah, my brother Jimmy, he had prostate cancer surgery, so that's a good one. I appreciate that. Rocking Greg's prepping. Pray for our government. All righty. Let's do a quick prayer session. Like I said, I'm not a religious channel. I'm not here to tell you how to pray. Pray according to whatever your faith has for you. Pray according to your own faith. I'm not here to dictate. It's not our government, it's theirs. Webb, F Webb, you got a point there. All right, everybody, let's do a quick prayer session now, and then we'll come back for just a minute and we'll end the video. All right. Amen. Can't take it away from us. Eat turkey tail mushroom. Oh, yeah, I just got a video on that. Hey guys, I'm going mushrooms. I'm building a mushroom house right now too. Yeah, SpaceX. I didn't want to say talk to Elon. I've talked to Elon twice years ago. Long before he was the richest man on earth. I know they already for the future, don't fight, work together, old guard, round table. Yeah, but they're still going to be subject that there are over 100 people. Man, for all who need it, amen. Colorado Jam. Yeah, hey guys, I'm growing mushrooms now. I got 65 bags of mushrooms. Yeah, I don't answer anything that doesn't talk like a human. There you go. I've seen the craziest feeds 2 decades ago. Message telling my girl, and I got another girl like they wanted me to fall, so I played into it. Yeah, you get all these robot collars, robot this, robot that. What happened to his car that he launched into space? Well, I imagine all the paint's peeled off from it. The tires have all popped and the rubber is probably skanky. Probably looks like holy heck. Lithium ion batteries may have burnt the whole thing up if you had any in it. I don't know. So it'd be interesting to find that car. You know, it's somewhere out beyond the orbit of Mars. I guess it was going out toward the asteroid belt. That was my understanding. But it made for a pretty launch. That was pretty interesting, right? Hey, you need some payload, and that was great advertising. I mean, shoot, who else could have pulled that off? That was pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. That car. Alrighty, guys. Oh, y'all want to see the beard light? My light is dying on me. This light is dying. It won't recharge through this, and it doesn't charge so well through the batteries. I got another light around here that I use that actually charges pretty well through the batteries. I went through the solar cells. I don't ever charge up the other way. It always has good light. This one is not so good at that. Where's my other one? Oh yeah, here it is. This one gets all the charge it needs, just some overhead lights right here. That's not got all this stuff on it, but also makes it easier to stick in the pocket. So I like this light. I don't ever charge this way, hardly ever. And it always has a bright light. This guy, the light's dying, it's pretty dim. They're probably good enough for the beard trick though. This one don't have the flashing light. So it seems to be dying. This came from not my Patriot Supply. It came from one of the other prepper companies that I'm not an affiliate marketer for. I think my Patriot Supply does have these lights. I believe they do carry them, but they didn't carry them back. Not pointing north. Got a little compass in the bottom. Not pointing north. Almost north. North is that direction. It's pointing out that way. But I got a lot of metal in there, so it may be something off. So it's got the compass in the bottom. Interesting. If you want a good compass, get a lensatic compass. Granny, I believe dim beard light will do. Sing Santa. Oh, took it out. Can't read the comment. Santa something. All right, we'll turn the lights off, some of the lights, and we'll do the beard light. That'd be a good way to end. For Patriots, yeah, that's who that light came from. Now they also sell the freeze dried food, but their food comes in real big heavy totes, and they don't have near the selection that my Patriot Supply has. So I prefer my Patriot Supply in that area. All righty, guys, we got some dark here. Let me end my little laptop here. Shut that video down or put it to sleep. I'll cut out one more light source. There we go. That's why I was watching the chat room there. It actually was running faster than the chat room here. All right. So we ready for a party, guys? Look at this, guys. What you see from the light from this depends on how I turn it. It's shining through this crystal ball. There you go. If I get it right, we get a big blue. There's one of the blue LEDs in there. I get it shine through there right. It really comes through like that. But you know, there's other lights in there and different things. You know, you can see the wires now. Nobody wants to see wires, right? There we go. That's that bright. There's a crystal ball. Alrighty, guys, let's see how this works. So, wish I could reach up and turn off that other light easily. Anyway, oh. That is pretty freaky, right? Yeah, that is freaky. Ho. From the valley of the jolly good green grapes. Ho, green grapes. Ho. And then we go disco. I need some disco music, right? What would be a good disco tune for Green Griggs? There we go. And you got it here on Green Griggs. What other prepper entertains you as much as me? What I bring you? This is a channel we pray on, we're family on. I cover garden topics, eating from the weeds and the trees. I bring on the experts, world-renowned experts on this channel, more than any other channel. And yet, you know, this channel is still minuscule. It barely it grows at a creep. My channel used to grow a lot faster. Now it's just growing at a creep. So what is going on? Why do we have such a hard time growing? Why are my videos getting so few views, huh, guys? What do y'all think? 66 still in the room. Ho, Green Grape, says Victoria. Well, thank you. Just go beard even. Awesomeness. There you go. I'm glad y'all get a laugh out of that. There we go. Good. My volume was fine on my last video. Now I can barely hear this. That's weird. I don't know. Disco beard. Ready. And that people is why men need beards. There you go. Right, every time I see my plants grow from compost through all the worms, I make pine needle tea. Hmm. Pine needle tea is a good tea to drink. I don't know if it's good for worms because worms don't like pine stuff, especially the sap. But I tell you what, the pine needle tea is rich in vitamin C, but you don't boil the pine needles. If you do, you're getting turpentine. What you need to do is boil the water, turn it off, and then let the pine needles steep in it. And that'll soak out the vitamin C for it. Just chew on pine needles. I'll do that too. Blue Meadow, Kentucky would be a good disco. Yeah, bluegrass disco. There you go. Bluegrass disco, I believe. There you go. Mr. Griggs, my channel is also stalling because the same question you asked. There you go. Everybody, let's go and check North Shore out and see how he's doing. I think that's a good thing to do. He's got his own channel too. It could be Y2, it could be preventing people from finding. Yeah, I think so. He's selling worms great. It's going to be back. It'll probably be in the spring. It's just I need to get all my worm beds full before I start selling them. I got worms, but not enough to really ramp up sales because y'all would deplete my worms real fast. So I want to wait till the spring. So I need to get all my worm beds built out and full. Yeah, I don't want to do that from that search bar. I want to go into YouTube. We're going to go to North Shore's channel, guys. I'm going to North Shore's channel. Hey, hang on. I'm going to do a share screen. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. Here we are. Chantellery. We got some of these mushrooms going around. Yeah. 2 foot tall, special forces dude. Oh, Rex is live now. Holy fucking smoke moly, premiering right now. We might want to run over and watch Rex after this. Let's check out the 2 foot tall special forces dude on Rex's channel. Yeah, that's a funny shaped rocket, isn't it? There's our buddy Bushcraft Bear. He lives over in the Canary Islands. What was I going to go into here? I was going to come here. We're going to check North Shore Preparedness out. North Shore diapers? What? I don't think that's it. The latest in North Shore Preparedness. Okay. There we go. Because I've been watching so much mushroom stuff and get tons of mushroom ads. Here we are. Another beard buddy wearing a camo hat. I got a camo cap. We're getting into cooler weather. I'll start wearing my camo cap more often.
Yeah, it looks like we're live. We got a thumbs up and I didn't do it. So 1 human, 1 thumbs up.
You got another thumbs up there, buddy. Wait a minute. I'm not subscribed. I thought I subscribed to you. Did I get unsubscribed? I'm pretty sure I had subscribed to your channel. Good grief. All right, guys, this is what you do when you subscribe to the channel. Hit subscribe and come in here and click all. Ping. We get the notifications. There we go, guys. Let's help out our own people. Let's help out each other, guys. This is one way we do it. Yeah, we get some weird stuff posted sometimes. I usually try to delete comments like that where there's some channel promoting porn videos. Slow mode on. So let's go out and look at this channel overall. Bang. 6,150 subscribers. Well, look at that. You know, it'd be a small channel. Look here, you're getting very good views. Your channel's a 10th the size of mine, yet you got almost half the views I get. So that's what I'm saying. You're getting proportionally a lot more views than I'm getting. And I've actually put out a little bit more videos than you this month, so it's interesting. So you're doing pretty well in that regard, North Shore. But you might still be getting stepped on a bit. Sunday walk. in the flea market. Oh, you're doing flea market videos too. Cool. If you're channeling your size, that's a decent number of views for that. Importance of road safety. Potato tote harvest. Okay. Pole bean container. These are good topics. Tomato tote. Good topics. Good topics. Items to buy now for your prepper pantry. That's a good topic. The needy, like need bread, right? Homestead. Hey, cannon, jar. These are all good topics, guys. Sean, and last month, do me a favor and add me down here. Let's see here. Now, again, if you really want to see what all he's got on here, he's got 398 videos, 22 in the last month. But see, you ain't gonna see them all, but just look at the playlist. Again, hitting videos. Boing. That way, we should be able to sort through all of his videos. Just keep going. Early September, my garden tour. The UN says we should eat 14 grams of what? Yeah, a lot of how-to videos here. A lot of canning, food prep. It's all good stuff, guys. Your man. I think I see you a lot on the Ed show, right? North Shore. When I'm watching Ed's channel, I see you a lot. And so again, you can do sort by, see his most popular videos. 63,000 views on this now. Honest and fair. Items to buy now for your pepper pantry. That's a good topic, guys. Check it out. Cannon jar sizes for beginning canners. Sort by the oldest. So what's this first video? And usually the older videos don't have as many views on them. Now's the time to let's see, decide on what food to store. Food dehydrator. Sap collection. That's a good one. All right. Don't wear your mask. What? Hey, did you see mine where I made a smoking mask? I had a whole new invention, a smoking mask. I don't know. I don't know if I can even search for that. My videos, like I can't search them all easily. I'll do my channel. I'm going to find the smoking mask. If I go back, I could search on, just keep searching. If I go to my back page, I could probably find this here. Yes, I'm going to type in smoking mask and see what comes up. If I can get my cursor in here. Why is it not working? There we go. S-M-O-K-I-N-G Mac. Oh. I can't spell, guys. I'll put the word invention here. If this don't pull it up. Well, it didn't seem to do anything. Sometimes you can find videos this way. Wasn't working for me this time. I didn't do nothing. I-N-V-E-N-T-I-O-N. Invention. Well, there we go. Sled bed worm beds, new invention. First cigar smoking face mask. All right, guys, we might just have to play this for kicks or giggles before we go tonight, huh? What do you think?
Hey, I'm Talon, and this is Rumpus, and I'm going to show you how to start an online t-shirt business. Let's go. First, go to shopify.com and start a free trial.
Yes, this is still very
Hang on.
Greg's garden and wormhole generators.
Garden
Hello, this is
wormhole
Greg
generator.
Ellison, inventor with Green Greg's garden and wormhole.
Wait a minute.
Hello, this is Greg Ellison, inventor with Green Greg's Garden and Wormhole Generators. Coming to you with my latest invention. Yes, this is my new face mask.
Oh, that smoke was staying behind the mask.
This is a cigar smoking face mask. There we go. So, give you the shot of this thing. Oops. We're still in research. Hang on, let me get this thing out. Yes, this is still very much a research project. So what it is, it's got 2 trap doors. Cut and optimized for the size of a cigar. See that? Now it's using duct tape. There's kind of an extra flap. The whole thing is over. The whole idea is when you don't have a cigar in it, you know, these flaps I cut out, I left them in. And then I had another piece of duct tape that just fell off. Now I cut this duct tape such that it was a towel. As you can see, sticky heart. And I got kind of something a little stickier, a little longer. So it's still a research project. See that? So the idea is when you exhale, you blow out, and you can blow out the CO2 because there's concerns of having extra CO2, right? This is all for fun. This is not for to be serious, okay? This is just Greg Allison playing around, having a little fun. You might call this a live action role play. So, ladies and gentlemen, don't do this at home. Don't go out in public, but it does have an advantage. Because if you're using this mask, you probably already got social distance going on, and you won't have to, you can just take it off because everybody's going to run from you when you start smoking cigarettes, right? So that's how it works. You get automatic social distance built in just by smoking this mask. That's how it works. How about that? Anyway, just having fun. Like I said, it's a LARP session. You can support my channel by clicking the links below my videos, except for my live sessions. I don't always put them in there. But in any event, what I do is I have a proposition for my channel is to help you survive, thrive, and stay out of the hive. Smoking.
We got to find me smoking again. There we go.
Nah. Anyway, just for fun. I'm not claiming there's any practicality to that whatsoever.
Not claiming there's any practicality to that whatsoever. Now, I shut down my backup laptop so I could watch your comments. So let me come here and see what I'm missing in the comment section. You're a genius, Greg. So start right at Jan. What about a mask for sale with a built-in cigar? There you go. My dad don't care. He loves me, but he's rich and stingy. His wife probably told him to. Uh-oh. I'll invest as Victoria. Disposable. There you go, madam. Sherry Slauberg. I had an idea for your content that can help people. Explain to them how to store their wealth and how to prepare for what is coming. How to store your wealth. Well, that's an idea. Stogie mask. There you go. Pound stogie mask. Well, I invented it, didn't I? It was a lot of fun, guys. It was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. But yeah, I do stuff like that. I cut up a little bit every now and then. But who else does this, guys, in the prepper world? See, I bring you entertainment, bring you great guests. Did Monograph help you out the other night as far as getting you new subs? He's usually pretty good about that end of his live video. I don't know. You talking just a few nights ago? I went on his channel a few nights ago on one of his videos, but I probably left before he called me out if he did. Now, he did a room raid on us one night, and that really helped us to subs one night. I did gain maybe 10 subs once here a couple nights ago. Maybe that was from Montreal. Yeah, I do watch his channel some, and he did a room raid. That's how I found him. Is he did a room raid on us, and a bunch of people popped in and said they were from Monograph, and a few of them subscribed, quite a few actually. North Shore Preparedness. Mr. Greg, that's one of the reasons I put your link on PRN live streams tonight. Oh, thank you. Ed's a good guy. Prepper Nurse 1 is a good guy. And he and I had chatted a little bit through email about doing a joint video. We just never got it synced up. I got to get back with him. I got some big things I'm doing with work here. I need to get them behind me, and I'll have more time to coordinate with him. So I like it. I like Preparedness one. He's got a good channel, good content. He's a good guy. Battery County, some folks didn't want to hear the truth. That's true. I went back through all the notes, make sure I didn't miss anything. Crowder got banned again. Now, who's Crowder? Let's see. They will stop blocking Al Gore. Pine needle is good for the Uno. What? Maybe I need some pine needle. Floundering at 6.1, maybe 200 views on a video. Okay, North Shore. Well, North Shore, let's hope we help you out a little bit tonight. You got at least one subscriber. Everybody go in there and help North Shore out, guys. He's family. He's always in here. He's always promoting us. He's a good guy. He's got good content. North Shore's got good content there. Real practical stuff. These are these little practical things. They're not flashy, but this is the stuff you need to know. It's what we got to know to get through where we got to go. Gotta love Greg because he loves us all to take hits. There we go. And Lapis Philosopher says prayers and good luck and footprints. All right, Mr. Greg, that's one of the reasons. Okay, I got that. Storm Watcher, hi, Greg. And of course, I got some salty vids. Okay, well, yeah, sometimes we got to get a little salty. Infected Mushroom, great tunes, not just Dordorf. There we go. North Shore, Mr. Greg, I'm a mod there over for Ed. There you go. Appreciate that. So Ed's a good guy. Yeah, I've been seeing Ed's channel a lot. North Shore just signed up. Never dawned on me others have channels. Yeah, Granny. I'm so behind lately. Life is crazy. Yeah, Granny, me too. I'm behind on tons of stuff here. Bills to pay too. It's easy to get behind and get so much stuff to do like that. And we're just making buy your new ones, okay? And fill them. What we're doing? The cigar mask. I'm glad everybody liked the cigar mask. I got to see the cigar mask, the beard light. A lot of entertainment tonight. You know, some nights we sing on here. I try to play some instrument like a washboard or the didgeridoo, which I can't play that, but I definitely took a shot at it. You might hear me blow a horn. Anyway, she's dead. Who are we talking about, Granny? Who's dead? Well, haha. Let's say the stress and the yeah. You know what? Laughter is the best medicine in the world. Laughter is the best medicine in the world. Well, let's see. North Shore Studying Mask. Loved it. Glad you liked that. Granny, who, when you said she's dead, who are you talking about? Oh, I get it. Your dad's wife. I got it. I'm going back up and reading the comments above. I missed that. No waste of smoke either up here for thinking, Greg, you're a rocket scientist. Hey, yeah, I've had my fun with rockets. I've had my fun going up playing Bigfoot. I have had some good hikes and good camping and a lot of good campfires in my life. I have a hard time walking now. Yeah, all right, Granny, I see that now. I got some bad knees that's making it hard for me to get around. I can still walk, but I'm having trouble with it. Don't want none of that nasty oxygen to get in the way of the cigar goodness. Yeah, there was plenty of smoke still inside that mask, I got to tell you. My grandpa played a juice harp and spoons. You know, I got a juice harp somewhere around here. Those things are fun to play. They're fun to play. I like the juice harp. I don't know where my juice harp went. I got to find it. That'd be a good little thing to add to the repertoire down here. Some nights we just need to sing and do some music, right? We'll have to have a music night. You can smoke that stogie over and over. There you go. There you go. All right, guys, we've done our prayers. We've done the beard light. This image is hilarious. Yeah, we've done the cigar mask. Yeah, every now and then I'll come up with something like that, have a little fun with it, you know. I like to throw out a funny video occasionally. Hey, AG, I ate worms for attention in grade 1 protein. I hope still alive. Well, that's good. Pam Sloan, wondering how I will continue to homestead after hospital cancer treatment to come. Oh, well, Judy Dowell started the channel. She had the sea bug real bad. She survived that. Then she's got cancer, but the lady is gardening like crazy. She's got a new channel. It is Pinball Preparedness or something, or Homestead. She comes in here fairly often. We'll just keep an eye out for her when she comes in our chat rooms. If I'd gone earlier, she probably would have been here. Check her channel, but she's going through that. I think one of the topics I need to do in the not too distant future is one about people with medical disabilities. I've got a friend, he's got diabetes, and he was at the farmer's market last Saturday, and he said he didn't expect to survive the grid hits. He's a young man, but he's got medical issues. A young man, and he says he don't expect to survive. And it's because he's so dependent on medications. So I'm going to get with some of my herbalist friends, and we're going to do a video specifically on surviving, medically challenged people surviving the hits the fan. How about that? I think that'd be a good topic. Survival for the medically challenged. I think that's going to be a good topic. We got to do that. So I'll either do that with New Days Old Ways, who's quite into herbals, or maybe Mama Cats. I think either one of them would be good for a video like that. Tastes like spaghetti. Oh well. Tastes like spaghetti. What is that? Worms. Let's see. Hey, I hear that crazy stuff says out of your lungs cough up smokes. Got that extra filter. Oh, Diabetic Prepper is a channel to check out. Oh, there is a channel called Diabetic Prepper. Oh, that's interesting. Diabetic Prepper. See, guys, that's what you got to know. How do you survive when you're medically dependent? I think part of it is, that type 2 diabetes. I believe you can get out of that by changing the diet. You go low carb dieting enough. I think you can beat that diabetes. Disable and prepping is also another channel to check out. Oh, okay. Well, put those in. I'm gonna save them. Oh, shucks. I should have went to YouTube to do that. The chat's up. Ping. Come back in here. Disabled and prepping. I can't take care of the animal, says Pam Sloan. Oh, that's pretty sad. You don't have any help at all. You can't take care of the animals. That's a pretty serious thing. Disabled and prepping. Yeah, just hearing my friend talk about that really struck me that, we talk about the issues people have with it. Hear people feeling so hopeless.
Hi, welcome to Disabled and Prepping.
Okay. Let's, oh, I'm still sharing? Am I? I realize I'm still sharing. Thought I stopped the share. Thanks. So there's the diabetic prepper. Is this the one we're talking about? The diabetic prepper. Ah, he's smoking a cigar. He says diabetic and prepping. South American prepper. Carolina prepper. Healthy prepper. Oh, what's this one down here? Oh, we got more than one diabetic prepper here, guys. Prepper's pastor. True North prepper. So let's check this guy out. You're diabetic and prepping, you got a lot of challenges. You've got a small challenge, only got 209 subscribers. You might check them out. Disable prepping. She's got a small channel, 2,000 subscribers. Hot rods at Fondue Fest. If you're eating fondue, you're probably not helping your diabetes. Got a little foo-foo dog there. I guess that's our alarm system. Apartment garden. Yeah, plants are important to have. They clean your air if nothing else. How to make home brewed kombucha. Okay, there's some interesting topics there. But how many of them actually deal with the disability itself? Foods, being prepped, and life-changing events. First aid prep. Okay. Service dog, that's our little foo-foo dog. Food reviews. So is there anything talking about how to overcome your disabilities? That's what I'd be interested in. How to overcome your disabilities. I mean, if you got to have medicines that are not available, you're in dire trouble. Dire trouble. So let's just check videos on this guy, get an idea of what all he's got on here. Keep an eye on Cuba. I gotta play some guitar. Just gotta do a little in painting too. So what's it? That must be a new channel. 4 months ago, seemed to be his oldest videos. Okay, he's just getting started. Is there anything here to tell you how to beat your diabetes or how to overcome it or wild herbal medicine sorts? That's what I want to cover. I'm not seeing that kind of content in here. All right, let's check out his first 2 minutes, guys.
Harvard scientists confirm deadly root cause of tinnitus.
Now, he is not monetized. He don't have enough subscribers. But YouTube is running ads on non-monetized channels. They get all the revenue for these ads. So I think it's terrible. They'll still run an ad on your channel, but you don't get diddled for it. So you might actually think his channel is monetized. No, it's just what YouTube is doing now.
This is Dr. Lawrence Herb.
Let's tell us what he's about. Cigars.
Hello, everybody. This is James with the Diabetic Prepper. I want to start this channel because I have type 2 diabetes, and I've done several searches on YouTube and Patreon and all that, and I haven't really found anything that helps people that have diabetes. Let me start by saying I'm not a doctor, I'm not a nutritionist, I'm not a dietitian, none of those things. The information I provide is stuff that I do for me. It's my daily life, my daily routine. So don't think that what I'm telling you is going to be any kind of medical advice. I'd like to just kind of get loose and have a little fun with people on here. I'm not all about doom and gloom. We will do stuff like current events, and sometimes that goes along with it. But other than that, it's right, pretty lighthearted. Things I'm not going to put up with. I will not tolerate racist remarks or remarks about people's faith or their religion. If you're a believer, non-believer, Christian, Jew, Muslim, whatever you are, that's cool. We're not going to criticize people for it. Any of that stuff will get you banned immediately. I'm going to try to keep this page non-political, but that'll probably creep in. This will be a Christian-based page.
All right, non-political is hard to do these days.
I'm not going to beat you with my Bible. Be some scripture reading, and
He's a pretty good stand-up guy.
it does. You know, I'm sorry.
Give him some subs and tell him that Green Greg sent you. Oh yeah, one final thing. I'd be remiss if I didn't show y'all my oldest daughter's channel. I know some of you seen it. Since we've been through all these channels, I don't see anything in here. Keto cheesecake mousse. Okay, how to make food that you can live with. Going keto. Now, going keto is probably one of the keys to getting out of diabetes. But you need to go hardcore on it. There's nothing about herbals that might help you out. All right, so I think there's plenty of room for me to make a video in this topic area, because I'm still not seeing the kind of content I got in mind that I think could really help people. I want to check this out. Well, let's just put my daughter's channel name in here. There's my daughter. This is my oldest daughter. This is her YouTube channel. You only got 60 subscribers, guys. Go and subscribe and bang the bell. This is the kind of little self-help motivational channel. So she's very upbeat. Her videos look a lot more professional than mine, even though she's only put 3 up so far. But this is a brand new channel. Help her out, guys. 3 videos. So she needs some help here. So go in here and subscribe to her, please. I've already done it. All right, we went along here. It's almost 3 a.m. here, and I still got to go out and do my microgreens. I'm not done tonight. I got plenty to do. Stop the share. Halo. Yeah, how many we got? We still got 66 in the room here. Interesting. Let's see. What's everybody saying? Let me check the chats. Diabetic and prepping. Yeah, that didn't say diabetic and prepping. It's just diabetic prepper. So I may not have found the channel you were talking about. YT with these. There you go. You can't be honest nowadays. Yeah, that's the truth. Dump the whole packet of poppy seeds. I hear one will sprout. Doctor, I ate worms. Stop the gender racism. It's the worst and most spread racism. Yep. I am not for racism, guys, of any form. Try intermittent fasting. Yeah, that's a good one. Just don't fear death, then every day is flipping greater. There you go. Right there, Bernard. Live your life. You don't want to die, but don't live in fear. I can't read it on the phone, says Granny. My mom's always active. She worked to 86, drove into 89, but that's, yeah, my dad was driving when he was 98. Actually, he mowed his yard that spring. My 98-year-old dad mowed his yard. Who cares? I guarantee unless you're not eating people, your confessions are nothing. Wow. I took a picture and we'll try to blow it up, says Granny. It's beautiful, Greg. Well, thank you. All right, guys. I think we've had a good night here. We've set our prayer sessions. We've prayed for everybody. We've had our entertainment. We had the beard lights. We watched my smoking video. We've explored a few more channels. If you subscribe to any of these channels, go in and say, Green Greg sent me. If you subscribe to my daughter's channel, say, hey, your dad sent me. We got 67 people watching right now. Actually, our viewership's going up. That's interesting. So if you go in into the Jessica Bodiford channel, subscribe. I know we're at 68 now. Wow, we're going up. I guess Rex must have just finished his video. Yeah, I wanted to go over and watch his, and he must be over. I have to check it later. Yeah, people are joining. And now we're back down to 67. It's kind of funny how many views we get even late here. So yeah, give me a thumbs up and go subscribe to some of these channels. We're going to call it a night, guys, because it's 3 o'clock in the morning here almost, quarter till. And I got to go out and spend a little time in the microwave trailer. And I got a few things to do to get ready to go to bed. And I got a big day at work tomorrow. Great stream, Mr. Greggs. Thanks for the shout. Yeah, sure, absolutely, North Shore. You got a good channel, man. Appreciate it, guys. Do subscribe to North Shore and some of these other channels, guys. Give them the support. North Shore Preparedness. Hit that like button on your way out, folks. Well, thank you. And be sure to like his videos when you go over there. The Night Owls. That's what it's called once in my videos. Night Owl. Yeah, we have Wise Owl that's usually in here, but I don't think she's a night owl. Wise, maybe that's why she's the Wise Owl. Thanks, Greg. Awesome blessing to y'all. All right, Matterman. Thank you, Matterman. Gotta finish my tea. I'm about to head outside. I got plenty to do tonight or this morning. Thumbs up. Thanks, Granny. All right, yeah, we're 111 thumbs up. That helps. Who are the two that voted thumbs down? Why, for Pete's sake? I always ask people to come out and say it. Every once in a while, we'll get somebody to speak up, tell them what bothers them. Hey, if you're on here right now and something's bothering you, there's something you don't like about this channel, say so right here in the live chat. Just tell me what it is. What is it? Something you don't like? Drugs make pain worse. Take it from 220-kilometer car crash survivors. Ooh, ouch. Be safe. Prayers and blessings for all y'all. Get some rest, says Pam. Yeah, I got a little time for that now. I got to get out and do some more work. I got to get up my trailer right now. I did subscribe to North Shore Preparedness. All right, Colorado Jan. That's good. So North Shore, we're helping you out some. That was the intent. Yeah, we're family here. Let's help each other. Together we rise. Divided we fall. We all got to stand together. We're friends. We're family. That's who we are here on Green Greggs. We're all friends and family. Ed's like it too on his channel. North Shore's a big part of Crippin' Nurse One Network. And your mod here too. All righty. So Mr. Gendosa, thanks. All right. I want to thank everybody. All you super chatters, thank you. I want to thank all you mods and thank everyone for coming in here and watching. You gave me a thumbs up. Thank you for that. Oh, I got 113 thumbs up. Appreciate that. And again, sweet beamers, everybody. There we go. Nice spending the evening with y'all. Yeah, we've had a good night together here. So thank you all for watching. Thank you very, very much. And I got to get back to my Zoom page to end this thing. Ding, 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 ding. That wasn't Zoom. That was my other thing. I got so many things open here. Once again, guys, thank you so much for watching. Y'all take care. Have an awesome night. God bless.